Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This evening, I decided to come in with this message because I realized a lot of people are going through hard times. They are going through hardship. They are going through suffering. A lot of people, their income, whatever they earn, can't help them and live a decent life. People are struggling. Some people are contemplating suicide. About 3 weeks ago, I had an encounter with a man who was a teacher in a senior high school in Ghana. For security reasons, I will not indicate where the school is located. He earns about 2,200 a month. He's a teacher, he has a wife, he has 4 kids. And the money he earns cannot help him. He cannot even take care of his family. He can't take care of his family, can't take care of the children's school fees, and life is so miserable for him. And his wife was even threatening to leave him because of the kind of suffering he was going through. So he contacted me asking for advice on what exactly he needs to do in order to survive the situation. I know Sorry, there was an interruption in my network. He is not the only one. There are several other people that are going through a similar situation. There are several people who are finding it difficult to survive throughout the month. I don't know where you are coming from. You may be a teacher, you may be a nurse, you may even be unemployed. Life may be so hard and so rough on you. Listen, life is not an easy battle. In this video, my intention is to help you, is to provide a roadmap, is to give you a guidance that I believe that if you follow it and you put measures in place, you will have a significant change in your life. Now, what I want you to understand that if, first of all, for you to ever change something in your life, first of all, your mindset must change. That is the number one problem Africans are facing. People will complain. People will talk about, every day they complain about the problems they are facing. They really want to change their life. They really want to make an impact. Some people are 35 years. Their wish is that by now they should have married. But even to the money to even go through the marriage is not there. They wish by now they should have had their own houses. They wish by now they should have had a business. But that is not what is happening for them. There's the reason why some are contemplating that, after all, what is their meaning? What is their essence? Why are they in this life at all? And that is what I am seeking to address this evening. I'm telling you that Ghana, Africa, will never change if we continue to be in the same situation until there is a drastic improvement in the mindset of the people. And I have said it over and over again that there is a law in physics that we are all aware that for you see, for example, we know that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed from one form to another. In the same way, everything that you are seeking for is already available. It is the mindset that you need to transform it from where it is to where it's supposed to be. That is why whatever you hope to have is already available in some form somewhere. But until you change your mind, until you are able to grab a new idea that can help you to do that particular thing, you will continue to struggle and you will not be able to achieve that. If I tell you that as you are watching me on your screen right now, whatever you earn now, you can earn 3 or 4 or 5 times what you are earning. You may not believe it, but that is the truth. It is maybe one particular single idea that you need to understand in order to be able to make that change, or in order to be able to make that achievement. And how do you do that? So I'm going to outline a series of things that you need to do. I know majority of you, what you hate is what? Reading. I have spoken about reading, but I realize people don't always want to read. So I don't encourage you to read boring books. I'm not talking about reading boring books. I am talking about reading books that you are passionate about. Books, and not just passionate about. It should be personal development books. Books about true life stories of people who were in your situation and have come out and they are better people today. Have you realized that most of the most successful people in business are people who have never gone far in school? But you see that they are doing far better and they are more successful than the typical ones who have gone on in school to attain some of the highest levels of education. And most of you have a wrong notion. Your notion is that to be educated, you have to go for a degree. And most of you, you are already you are already working, you are earning something, you decide to go and take a loan to go and further your education. And at the end of the day, you are paying the loan and struggling to take care of your life. And you finish, and maybe the increment on your salary is nothing significant. For example, I know of someone who took a loan of over 12,000 Ghana cedis to go and do a master's. And the person actually did it. No, I think it's a degree. Yes, a degree. The person was a diploma teacher and went and did a degree. Yeah. After the person finished, the salary increment was about 200 Ghana cedis. And you ask yourself, how many years will the person work to be able to defray that debt that he took of 12,000 Ghana cedis? And there were a lot of other expenses that he incurred. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that education is not about having a degree or sitting in the classroom. Majority of you, the education that you need are in books already. Unfortunately, you don't have the appetite to read. Unfortunately, you don't have the appetite to listen to personal development messages. And my secret in life, what has brought me to where I am, I haven't gone anywhere yet. I haven't even gone to maybe 5% of the journey I want to go. But I have moved from where I was to some level, and I have an improvement. Even if I was at 1, I have moved to about 5 times where I was. So I can say about 5%, about 500%. If I was at 100, I'm just giving you an example. So what helped me was that I had to read books. I made books my friends. And from 2018 to now, I can tell you that there has never been a week that I don't read books. I read at least 1 book a week. And it has changed me so much. It has brought about an improvement into my life. And I tell you this evening, whatever you want to do, put it in mind that until that particular thing is in your mind, it can never manifest in physical form. So what do you have to do? In the first place, you have to find where you have to write it on paper. Have your vision on paper. If you have a vision and it's not on paper, please, you don't have a vision. Just know that you have a wish, but you don't have a vision. Have your vision on paper. Have your goals written down. Break them down. Have a to-do list every day that you wish, something that you are following, and you wish to do it to the end to achieve what you really want to achieve. I know you can do a lot. Look, I tell you that you don't know the potential you have in you. You don't know the potential. If someone like me, who came from one of the poorest surroundings, some of the poorest villages, because at the time I asked myself, why is it that I am from the poorest continent in the world? And it is undoubtedly true that Africa is the poorest continent. Now, when you come to Africa, Ghana, West Africa is the poorest part of Africa. West Africa is the poorest part of Africa. If you come to Africa, and if you don't know, some of the world's poorest countries, the top 10 poorest countries, a majority of them are in West Africa. Not even just the entire Africa, but West Africa. If you come to West Africa, Ghana is one of the poorest countries with a lot of debt, high cost of living. Everything is not working. And if you come to Ghana, Ghana has about 16 regions. And for those who know Ghana very well, Upper East region, my home region, is one of the 2 poorest regions. If you come to Upper East, there are several districts. My district is one of the poorest. For those who know Upper East region very well, ask and they will tell you about Timpani, where I come from. If you come to Timpani district, my community is one of the poorest. If you don't know, ask if you know anyone who is from Timpani district. And if I tell you where I come from, my community is one of the poorest. If you come to my community, in those days, our house, we were the poorest. And I am not exaggerating. This is a true life story I am telling you. It came to a time that over 3 days in 2007, over 3 days, we didn't get food to eat. We struggled. Sometimes, I one day sat down and asked myself, why is it that I have to go through all this? Why is it that God positioned me in this kind of poverty? But from the day I realized that nothing will ever change until your mind is changed. And they are equal, though the opportunities may not be the same, but you have the right to take an action. That is why you were given a mind, you were given a brain. Your brain can help you make a move from where you are to where you want to be. Wherever you are watching this video, please share this. Someone may need to hear this story. Someone may need to watch this one. Someone may be at the worst part in his life, and after watching this video, this one is going to change him or her. So please watch this video, share this video, and it is going to change life. So what did I do that helped me? I decided to read books. I decided that no, enough is enough. I must change the story of my family. So I started reading books, and I resolved to read at least one book a week. And from 2018 to now, I have been glued to that. And I can tell you that my earning has increased by like more than 5 times. In fact, more than 10 times what I initially could earn. What am I telling you this? I'm not telling you this to boast. I am telling you this to know that if you increase the value of your mind, if your mind, whatever is contained in your mind, you are able to develop it to another level. Okay? And you can do something, provide value for humanity. As I sit here, I teach people across the globe. The top 10 countries where my students come from, Ghana is not part of them. As I sit here, I teach people from the US, people from Canada, people from India, people from Bangladesh, people from Pakistan, people from almost all continents, Australia, Finland, the United Kingdom. Ask yourself, I have not gone to any better university. I have never gone out of Ghana. I have been in Ghana throughout my life. But I am able to do some of these things that I am telling you. What did I do? I made books my best friend. I decided to search for knowledge. And I have been reading. I have been building my life since then. I have built products. I have built services. And once you can provide value to solve people's problems, you are able to make a living out of that. And I am telling you, wherever you are, if you have not had interest in reading since some of you, when they talk about reading, you say, oh, reading will not help me. I've read throughout my life in school and it didn't help me. I'm not talking about those books, okay? I am talking about personal development books. I am not talking about academic books. Academic books will not make much impact on your life. As a matter of fact, someone spent about 3,200 Ghana cedis to go and learn a skill. And the amount of money he can make now, I know of another person who spent over 28,000 Ghana cedis to pursue a bachelor degree, finished. And that bachelor degree, he can't do anything with it. He has not got a job for over 3 years and is still searching. Very frustrated. So I am talking about providing value. I'm talking about reading books. Some of you think that you don't have higher education. So you believe that is the reason why you are not going far in life or you are not succeeding. But the truth is that your problem is not higher education. As a matter of fact, it's not about going back to school. Your problem is about developing your mind. If you have not been reading, find books. If you have not been reading, what I would recommend to you is a book like Achieving Your Greatest Dreams. It is a book that will change your mind. It is a book that will open your mind to the realities of this world. It is a book that will help you to break the mental barriers you are facing. It is a book that will change your life and move you from where you are to where you really want to be. And I promise you that if you read this book, your life will not be the same. If you have not read a book like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, it is another book you can try. If you haven't read a book like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it is another book you can try. These are powerful books that will change your life. There are more books to add. But for today, these are the few things I want to say. And I want to encourage you again to share this video, like this video. Some of you may have specific problems. You may want to start certain businesses, but you don't even know where to start. Okay? Please, you can DM me. I am available to help you. I also do digital marketing, and that is my main thing that I do. And it is one of the things that can help you earn a living. It is one of the things that can help you promote your products or your services and to become a better person. You can take action. You can share this video, like this video, leave your comments in the comment section. Comment and let me know where you are watching me from. Share this video to bless the life of others, and you can contact me for more, and I'll be able to help you. I'll be doing a series of these kind of live videos in the coming days. Please share this video once again, and thank you for watching. See you in my next video, and bye bye.